That's all the sport there on France 24. Mentioned Asia there. Good timing. It's time for today's Asia Live. And in Asia Live today, we head to our France 24 bureau in Seoul, South Korea. We're joined by our correspondent there, Andrew Salmon. Andrew, one of the main topics there now, I know, is an event which I gather didn't happen. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We were expecting this week in Seoul to be seeing scenes of families separated by the Korean War, which ended in 1953, were scheduled to meet this week. That didn't happen. As you can see from the Chosun Ilbo, this is South Korea's leading daily newspaper. This is who'd been expecting to meet family members he hadn't seen for over 6 decades, and yet that didn't happen. North Korea has unilaterally cancelled these talks. We don't know if they're going to take place again. So what has happened is this humanitarian meeting, which was expected to take place, has now fallen prey to Korean politics. The North Koreans have cited South Korea's so-called hostile attitude for pulling out of these reunions.
Now, Andrew, we've also got a very strange tale today. We're going to talk about a South Korean reality television show which has become a big hit. It's called Let Me In, I gather, Andrew.
Absolutely right. Yeah, this will be a rather happier sort of package. What you're going to see is two great trends in Korea today. One is a trend for cosmetic surgery, for facial and body beautification. The other is the trend for reality TV shows. And the reality TV show you're about to see a little bit of is something which unites these two South Korean manias.
A year ago, Ye-eun considered herself unattractive due to her prominent chin. Today, she's confident and never fails to turn heads.
Men seem to be more thoughtful and considerate towards me these days, particularly in their manners. I'm pretty now and they compliment me.
Ye-eun credits this change to her appearance on the reality TV show Let Me in which men and women who consider themselves unattractive undergo plastic surgery in an attempt to transform their lives. After several operations, the 21-year-old is unrecognisable.
It takes about 3 hours of surgery to get results like this. Ye-eun returned to her normal life after a month, and her scars had completely healed after 3 months. The whole process cost $20,000 US.
Ye-eun believes the pain was worth it.
It was nothing compared to what I went through with my protruding chin. People used to call me cucumber. My friends made fun of me, but I never showed them how much I was hurting inside.
The cable TV programme is a huge hit in South Korea. Thousands of candidates apply to be on the show in the hope of winning free operations. The producer denies that the show plays down the risks of plastic surgery.
We knew about those concerns. So when we picked the participants, we were careful to only pick candidates who truly needed plastic surgery and whose personal stories would convince the audience that the program had truly helped them out, that something good had been done.
Let Me In's success mirrors the boom in cosmetic surgery in South Korea. It's a widely accepted procedure and has even become necessary to get on in life, according to the show's plastic surgeon.
South Korean society is extremely competitive, so a lot of people have surgery to boost their resume. For many people in their 20s, having plastic surgery is an absolute necessity, what I call survival plastic surgery.
But for this lawyer specialising in medical cases, plastic surgery can be dangerous.
The danger increases as the extent, scope and frequency of plastic surgery increases. I've had to deal with deaths and paralyses of the lower body.
South Korea has the highest per capita rate of plastic surgery procedures in the world. In the capital, Seoul, 1 in 5 women aged between 19 and 49 say they've had cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, it's quite incredible to see that, actually, Andrew. I mean, why would you say that plastic surgery is so popular there?
Well, I think as your report stated, South Korea is a fiercely, ferociously competitive society. Social class, no social status per se, so that doesn't work. There's money, of course, either you have money or you don't, and there's education. Everybody here is extraordinarily well educated. So how do you stand out? Really, the only way to do so, I think, people believe, is to look good, so to dress well and to be as pretty or as handsome as possible. And I must say, I do apologise that I don't personally represent this trend for France 24.
Andrew, of course you do. You're doing a grand job. He's a very good-looking chap, isn't he? Andrew Salmon, our correspondent there, joining us from South Korea. That was today's Asia Live. That is just about it from me for now. Of course, I'll be back in another hour with another edition of Live from Paris. Catherine Nicholson will be here with the next hour. She's going to be talking to Natalie Savarikas, our correspondent in Athens, on the latest anti-fascist demonstrations in Greece. All that coming up after the break here on France 24.